Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Big Jiu-Jitsu Show. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, Trap and Roll Soap Company and Rolls Gear, and you can find all of our old episodes at bjjshow.com. I'm Rob, and Randy and I decided to record an episode of the podcast after training the other night, so I'm going to go ahead and warn you, there's a little bit of an echo in the episode, but it's also because we were doing it in the gym itself, so it has a little bit of a space for us to roll around in for sound to bounce off the walls. But we talked a little bit about how the night of training went and taking potty breaks during movies. So we hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you have any feedback, please hit us up at bjjshow.com. You can also buy a shirt, buy a patch, and we hope you enjoy this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Big Jiu-Jitsu Show. I'm Rob.
I'm Randy.
And you guys are doing nothing at all. Like there's no drama, there's no news, there were dogs on the mats at Europeans. I think that's probably the most exciting thing we've seen so far.
Yeah, it's been crickets, man. Crickets, you got, it's like the off season in football. There's just nothing going on, They had the combine, but in jiu-jitsu, there's nothing going on. Everyone's dead quiet.
Yeah. World politics and news aside, I think that's kind of really put it. There's definitely some different priorities out in the world right now with all the shit going on. But of course, we're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu podcast and not a world news and events podcast.
But is it fair to say though that right now Ukraine is kind of like that surprisingly talented, tough, smaller fighter in the absolute division and actually holding their own against the bigger Russian?
Yeah, I would actually agree with that 100%. Mainly for the whole. They just got a killer guard, man.
Yeah.
They can't pass the guard.
Can't get their game going.
That's the analogy that you guys get here today.
Yeah.
Ukraine is a smaller, faster, got a really good guard game and
keeps arm dragging the shit out of the bigger Russian bear, and
they just fall all over the place.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
But also, this is the first one we've done together in a while.
Yeah.
Like in person at least.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got in here, got back on into the TFTC gym. Got some good rolls. Big packed house today.
Yeah.
Lots of tough rolls. How'd you feel today?
Good. I actually felt real good up until the growth on my. So to go along with me having a face for radio as one of our fans' wives. Is that correct? Fans' wife? Friend and listener's wife has said, I now have this eyebrow thing.
I don't even see it though.
It's because it got popped.
Oh, it's gone now.
Ish. We'll see if it grows back. But I got it while I was on my business trip, and I'm like, ooh, that probably should get. I had somebody look at it, and they're like, it doesn't look cancerous, so it's just honestly a gnarly wart or something like that, and it's it should go away.
Yeah.
And today it did.
Yeah. Well,
roll number 2.
Second roll of the day, and it got blown up. I remember seeing you holding a thing to your head, which is never a good sign on the mats when somebody has to run and get a paper towel. But I was wondering if it was a rogue elbow or knee or what happened. So
no, just this good old fashioned Rob has a bad something weird happened to him type event. But that's the most exciting. But I felt good. It felt good to get back on the mat because I haven't rolled in months.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have anybody to roll with out there, but cardio was doing a lot better than I was kind of anticipating.
Oh, that's good, man.
But that rowing machine, I'm gonna swear by that thing now. That rowing machine, if you don't do jiu-jitsu, I love it.
Well, I feel like it's a pretty similar demand. I think if you're gonna look at it like a cardio tool that closely represents or replicates the demands of jiu-jitsu, I feel like a rower is about as close as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Turn a damper up and go to town, and it just kind of makes you feel that same way, the heart pounding out of your chest, kind of short of breath. So I could definitely see how that would help a lot.
I think I talked about it too. 10 isn't what you're supposed to put it on.
No.
Even though I was dumb, and I was like, let's make it as hard as possible.
Yeah.
It's not. I didn't get that. But yeah, it feels like a lot of pulling, especially in guard, especially trying to sweep somebody. All it is pull this bar towards you and extend your legs out. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, a good combination of both of those, a little bit of your core stability, that type of thing. I feel like it just kind of replicates the demands really well. That's good, man. How many rolls did you get in the whole day?
3.
3?
Yeah, including the one I missed out on because of the rest of it. I did the tape job. Who was it that got his face taped up?
The judo guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually would know his name by heart, but I can't think about it right now.
Wasn't Keith Ellen, was it?
No.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
that was a rough one.
That's sad news. Away. Absolutely.
But yeah, same thing. I was just like, we'll tape it up. And I laughed about it. I was like, it's like the pans all over again.
Oh, it's Travis Stevens.
Thank you.
Yeah, he taped his face up and went back out there and got to town, man. Yeah, that was cool. I think I got, 4, 3, Four?
Yeah, good solid ones too.
Yeah, I mean, white belt in there a little bit, so you kind of had to play a different game, kind of show him the ropes a little bit and not be a jerk. But
yes,
got some good rolls in. Roll with John Burke. He's a tough new black belt, real tough. Can't get past his guard. Try every time, really, really hard. But got in some good work for sure. Yeah, it was a good day. And the weather was nice today.
It was, man.
I love that. This is my favorite time of year when it starts to warm up all nice. Although the gym gets a little hotter when that happens.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a little not sweltering, but
yeah.
You could tell there's definitely at least 30-something people in here trying to roll with each other.
And the air was not on.
Oh really?
Not only the air was on.
Yeah.
I think it was just the body heat, man.
But it's good to see people, like, because it's March now.
Yeah.
We're past the New Year's Eve.
Yep.
Or not New Year's Eve, like the New Year resolution crowd.
Right.
And there are quite a bit of white belts here, man. They've been here. They've been here longer than, a month or two.
Yeah, the gym is blown up. I mean, it really has. We've got a lot of new members, and we've got a lot of people that are staying, too.
Yeah.
And I think it shows when you've got as many purple belts as we have rolling on the mats. We've actually got a decent little collection of brown belts, too. Just because they've been here since the start of TFTC, they just showed up and never stopped showing up. So I think it's a good sign. I think Brad runs a pretty good program here. People are getting tough. They're getting real tough.
Yeah. So what would you say, I guess, probably a good topic then, as far as gyms, how would you help retain students, like you're king for a day.
Yeah.
Like what's one or like a few things maybe you would do to try to keep students in the gym and make sure they are, not getting like frustrated or beat up or stuff like that?
I kind of compare it to what I do with the other job I do in law enforcement, teaching that, because I think it's kind of the one and the same in the sense that you have people that in the beginning are going to be very hesitant. It's a new thing they've never experienced before. They're uncomfortable being in somebody's personal space. Everybody feels like a fish out of water on the ground the first time. It's really uncomfortable when you think back to that. And so I think that, the way that you retain people is you have to use kind of the fire hose method of teaching in the beginning for a little bit, but you try to damper that back a little bit. Give it to them in small bites. Maybe stick to one or two basic concepts, have them rep those out, but having a good atmosphere, a good vibe in the gym. And I feel like TFTC has done a really good job of kind of having a chill atmosphere. People come here, they're always smiling, laughing, joking around, getting along. Every gym kind of, and I think everybody that listens could agree with this, every academy has its own vibe. Yeah. And at the end of the day, I think retention comes down to respect, good teaching, good hygiene, but also the right people fitting in at the right gym.
Yeah.
There's gyms out there that roll hard every single day and they retain people because they just attract that type of grind.
Right.
But I think you have to respect that there's different reasons for people doing jiu-jitsu. You got competitors, you've got coaches, and you've got exhibitionists. And you've got to cater to those different groups in a way that keeps them wanting them coming back for more. If you're just in there smashing the new white belts and just crushing their soul every single day, they're going to go somewhere else. So I think you just got to kind of create that welcoming atmosphere based around respect and know what your identity is as a gym.
Yeah, because I know I'd seen a couple of Reddit threads talking about like just people getting bullied by upper belts and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
Do you think that's more of an attitude of the practitioner more, or maybe something the instructor fostered or just ignored?
I think people follow the lead a little bit.
Yeah.
I think if an instructor doesn't say anything about that and doesn't address it, then it kind of allows that type of attitude to fester and grow like a bacteria on the mat. You got to clean it up, And we've got some really tough people in here that when they want to roll hard, they roll hard, And but I look at John Burke as a prime example. The guy can roll hard, he can roll fast, he can make your life miserable. But if you watch him roll with the newer belts, he's coaching them, he's rolling with them nice.
Yeah.
And he's not being that bully type of grappler. I don't think we have too many bullies on the mat here at TFTC. And I think an instructor's job is to shut that down. All right. When you get to the upper belts, you're going to have rolls that are going to be harder. You're going to have people that are going to come at you, and that's part of the territory. But with your newer belts, you can't do that shit.
Yeah.
And what does it prove? Think about it, man. Like, you and I have been doing this for how long?
A while.
What does it prove for you or me to go out here and smash a white belt that's never trained before?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean nothing, So I think to answer your question, the instructor has a responsibility to kind of create that environment and shut that shit down when they see it. Practitioner, yeah. If the coach doesn't see it and you're in this massive gym, then the upper belt should deal with it.
Right.
No,
I agree with you there. I mean, it is sometimes when you get like bigger classes, it is kind of hard to, I guess maybe see everything going on like on the floor sometimes, but not really like as. Dude, where was I going with that? Dude, you guys just smoked me so bad. I didn't think, right? No, but what I was saying is like, sometimes it is difficult to see everything that's going on the mat, especially when you start having like larger classes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But still, like, if you foster that environment with everybody who kind of looks out for each other, you kind of police around.
Well, and Brad, I don't know if you noticed today, one thing I like is that he'll, with some of his new white belts, he knows who's who. He knows who's been around for a while, who's a safe roll, and who's not.
Yeah.
So when you've got color on your belt, he kind of lets you fend for yourself for the most part, right? Unless he's looking for something in particular. But I feel like when you watch him with some white belts, he kind of purposefully guides them to certain people. He looks at who they're rolling with, and he won't let two brand new white belts spaz on each other because it does nothing.
Yeah.
All it does is create the environment for injury to you or another group around you because you're flailing and kicking everywhere. But he's very cognizant of who he puts these new white belts with because he knows, and in reality we know this, upper belts are actually the safer rolls usually.
Usually, yeah.
Like
I try to, like, for some of the white belt, like the one kid, God, was it Christian, I think his name was? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, had to turn it up a little bit because he's doing not brand new white belt stuff.
Right.
But it's still like, still got to give him a good roll. And I felt like everything that we do, like you said, is safe because we know kind of this is what happens here, this is what happens here. This is, be cognizant of, like the, the underhook drill, doing a knee slicer pass drill that we're doing today.
Yeah.
If you spin backwards really fast with that underhook and you're not aware of like what's going on, like that's a shoulder and elbow injury.
Oh, all day long.
If you just try to do it completely wrong. And I mean, it's like you said, you get two people together, and then I feel too like no matter what, no matter who gets in, like it's a combat sport.
Yeah.
If you and me were brand new white belts, we're both like early 20s, right? And we're rolling. One of us has to win something.
Yeah.
Like I can't let you beat me.
Right.
For whatever reason. So I think that kind of like throws in that whole.
Yeah.
Like gets to the point where it's just like, bro, I don't care if I get my ass beat. Just can we go home safely, have a good time, laugh about everything?
Yeah. I appreciate, like today, for example, I had all different types of rolls today. My first roll was with my drilling partner, Adam. He's a brown belt, real talented guy, very, very technical. He has got a very deep arsenal of things that he uses. And we had kind of like a good flow roll. And what we usually do, and I like this, is we start out just super flowy. First round, kind of feeling each other out, doing our own thing, kind of like tit for tat, as if you were doing like a light kickboxing warm-up, kind of throwing some stuff at each other, defend it, counter, throw something at them, they defend, counter, kind of going back and forth off each other. And then gradually it ramps up to a full roll as you warm up.
Yeah.
Had one of those today with him, great roll. Got into a real tough one with John Burke. Got a real tough rolling with John, where we were kind of getting after it. I was really trying to pass his guard. He was coming after me with stuff. Had, a good, just kind of decent roll with a blue belt, just kind of messing around, trying to set up different attacks, chain stuff together. And then I had my white belt roll where I was kind of more of a coach. So I kind of got to touch on all of it, and I like days like that, where not every roll is a smash your face into the concrete type of day. Those take tolls on your body, man.
They do. They really do. And I think that's I've subscribed to the whole foam roller thing now, and getting massages. Go get one of those monthly massage places, man. Like
the old man jiu-jitsu stuff.
Yeah, the old man jiu-jitsu stuff. I finally hit that part, but
I go to the Cairo every month, so I'm right there with you. I go twice a month.
Yeah, it's I think taking care of yourself, but and that's something I think as well. I wish I kind of didn't neglect when I first started, because it's catching up now, man.
Yeah.
Like it really is. Now, granted, like we were talking about, I forgot how many episodes ago it was, but like lifting has started to really help rehab my shoulders. Mm-hmm. But for the longest time, just because I'm like, yeah, whatever, man, there's shoulders. Yeah, okay. Well, pitcher stretch, I'm good. We're done. There was still like, it bugged me. And it's because, they say youth is wasted. Was it youth is wasted on the young or something like that?
Yeah.
Well,
you take it for granted.
Yeah.
And then when it's gone, you're like, damn, I wish I had done something different.
Yeah.
My left lat, for some reason right now, is doing this thing where it keeps knotting up. And so when we were doing that drill today, when you're on the bottom, you need to keep swimming that underhook to give them the ability to do their body surf. And Adam was putting pressure to do the back take on my left lat, man. It was killing me. It was like this sharp pain, so I got to get that looked at. But, it's just, I didn't really do any stretching today. We did our warm-up, and it was a quick warm-up, and I didn't do anything else.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm always concerned my legs stretching it, because I don't know why. I think it's maybe just Taekwondo habit or something like that. I just always stretch the legs, don't worry about anything else. My legs were good, but man, like my lower back right now is kind of This is the old. We should change it. The old jiu-jitsu show.
The old jiu-jitsu show. Yeah, good. We're getting there, man. I mean, I'll be 36 in like a month. So
right behind me. Behind me.
Yeah, I've been doing like a more of a high volume lifting program lately. It's 3 days a week, more high volume stuff, lower weight, just kind of change pace. And I feel good conditioning wise because I'm doing that.
No.
Your body gets beat up.
It does.
You know.
So while we're here also, we kind of got a lay of the land here, kind of can see everything. I think it's now time that we start bringing up the roll-a-thon ideas.
Yeah.
And then possibly that tag team tournament.
The tag team tournament.
I mean, this is a pretty good venue for it. I just got to talk to the owner.
Yeah.
Brad, but pretty please let us do some wacky shit in the gym.
It's got plenty of space.
It does.
Especially for like that roll-a-thon thing. I think we got plenty of room.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, man. That would be cool. Yeah, I realized how much mat space he has here when I help clean the mats, and it takes forever.
Yeah. So spray bottles, man, they're lifesavers, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely lifesavers.
Yeah. I wonder, I mean, TFTC was the first place I saw that being used. I guess do a lot of gyms do that?
We did it in wrestling. Like we had the spray bottles. We got fancy. Then we had the mops that had the spray at the end of it, and of course you had to order them through wherever the hell the wrestling catalog was at the time, I forget. Because it was kind of like, the CCS, the skateboarding catalog.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at all this cool shit that you can get. It was like the same format, but it was like for wrestling. I think maybe some track stuff in there, but like they had a lot of wrestling stuff in there, so everybody got all excited. You can call up, be like, hey man, I want to order, because I remember my brother getting the Kurt Angle like freestyle singlet, which was just which was like, wrestling singlets by themselves leave nothing to the imagination.
Right.
In fact, like I never want to wear one ever again, like, because it's
everything is there.
Yeah, everything
is there.
Everything.
Yeah.
Well, the Kurt Angle one, instead of it being like a tank top and like connected to spats or whatever, it was like a thin strap, just like going over the shoulders. It was no wider than like a normal belt.
Did it give you like the ball wedgie?
No. Oh yeah. So I mean, maybe like Borat, but it was like shorts at the bottom. So it was like underwear was like, you could see your underwear up over it because there's just nothing left of the imagination on it. I was like, bro, I will never wear that shit, like ever.
I was talking to my nephew on FaceTime. He's like, what is he, 4 years old now?
Yeah.
And he's all into superheroes. So I asked him, I said, who's your favorite superhero? He said, Superman. I said, Superman wears his underwear on the outside of his clothes. And that kid, I'll tell you what, you tell a kid that his superhero wears underwear on the outside of his clothes, he gets pretty defensive.
Well, yeah, man. You just shit all over his favorite superhero.
Oh, dude, he was not happy. He was like, no, he doesn't. I'm like, he really does. Look at him. He wears underwear outside of his pants.
You can draw a diagram about that. You can even like say, like, here is the actual outline of this dude.
Yeah.
Superman wears, what, tighty reddies?
Tighty reddies, and then, I mean, I guarantee you, unless he's not packing a lot of heat, he'd have a ball wedgie too in those things.
Yeah. I mean, would you want to wear, like, if you're wearing something that tight, would you want to wear underwear underneath it?
I feel like you'd still want to. It'd have to be like compression style underwear though, Like I would still have to wear something underneath it. I'm not a free balling kind of guy. Never have been. I don't like that.
Yeah, especially after I was like, I started wrestling, wore boxers one day, and then testicles slapped off the mat. I was like, that's the last day.
Gotta wear those supportive briefs, man.
But would it matter with Superman though? Because like, the guy has to, he lasers his own face to shave. Like, do you think he would get chafing from his, like...
Probably not. No. Probably not. I mean,
it's going to keep me up at night.
Do you think that Batman wears underwear underneath his suit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, he's a human being. I don't give a shit how rich he is. The man still will probably chafe. I'm sure, like, if you wear a leather protective suit, I mean... Did you see the most recent one?
I have not. I want to go see it.
It is really fucking good.
I've heard it's like 3 hours long. Isn't it?
It is, and it didn't feel like it either.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. It was. I will say, like, as. So I kind of went through the same phase. I'm like, Leonardo DiCaprio on Titanic. This guy sucks.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, maybe this guy is a good actor because he's like in The Departed and like all this other shit. I'm like, okay, he's a good actor. I like Leonardo DiCaprio now. And it's like Robert Pattinson. I'm like, the guy from Twilight. He sucks. He's a vampire. And then he was in he was in Tenet and some other stuff.
Tenet was good.
Tenet was good. And then he plays a fucking awesome Batman. Bruce Wayne, not so much, but he wasn't really, spoiler alert, they didn't really focus on Bruce Wayne in a movie called The Batman. So
interesting.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I'm going to see it. I'm trying to decide if I want to see it in theaters, wait for it to come out. And here's the reason why.
Okay.
36 years old is approaching. Unless I just purposely go in there dehydrated, I'm going to have to go to the bathroom at some point in a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, I did.
You know, and then you got to try to like time it right. You've never seen this movie. When are they doing the boring story building shit where I can step out?
There's actually an app that does that.
Really?
Yes. So like they'll you say like I think you hit it with a movie and like time it with it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like it'll tell you like you pull it up while you're like, oh, I gotta piss, you know. You pull up the app, it says, all right, now is the time to go to the bathroom, right? You run to the bathroom, you know, since we're dudes, you know, we're gonna do like one hand on one thing, hold the phone on the other, and it gives you a rundown of everything that's happening while you're in the bathroom.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is the app called? I gotta get that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah.
But of course, I completely forget about it because I haven't been to the movies really in forever.
Technology is insane. That's one of the greatest inventions ever right there. That's awesome. Because, I want to see that. I went and saw Dog with Brittany.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. But that's only like an hour and a half, hour, 45 minutes, so I didn't have to worry about going to the bathroom.
Yeah, you can hold it then.
But 3-hour movie, man.
Run Pee.
I'm
Yeah.
downloading that thing right now. That's happening.
An app that tells you the best time to run and pee during a movie so you don't miss the best scenes. Oh, try for free. I think that's where they're going to fucking get you, right?
Try for free. I wonder how much it costs, though. It might be worth it.
Download and use for free. Let's find out. These
are things we talk about in the podcast.
Hell yeah.
But we're changing lives.
We are. Look, you guys are jiu-jitsu practitioners. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you're going to go to the movie theaters with all your friends. You're going to watch the Batman movie. You're going to comment on how you would have fought each person. You're wearing flip-flops. The last thing you want to do is run out in the middle of a fight scene, trip in flip-flops, and like just get fucked up and you don't see the rest of the movie, right?
Well, and you know there's going to be jiu-jitsu in the next John Wick.
Absolutely.
You don't want to miss the John Wick jiu-jitsu scenes. That's amazing that they did this. That's incredible.
Yeah, here it is. They're updating all the movies. Hold on. Close. Yep, here's the Batman. Let me see. How does it work?
Yeah.
P time. Oh, view the P times. We have 4 good. This is for the Batman. We have 4 good P times. I'm recommending the second P time is the best of the bunch. Okay.
That's amazing. I downloaded it.
Yep.
I have it now.
What is it? When Catwoman says something, a great P time, you won't miss any action or plot development. And that's when they say like, oh yeah, it even tells you when, what is it? It even tells you like what they say. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more research on this because the last movie I watched was Dune, but that was on HBO Max, so I just watched it at home before I went on my trip.
Dune was good.
Dune was great, man.
Yeah, I love that movie. That was solid. But that's the thing I wish they would stay on with some of the streaming at home stuff because I like the fact that you can watch at home. You can get up, pause it, go to the bathroom, get some snacks, come back in, keep watching it. I mean, I love the movie theater for the sound quality and all that, but sometimes it kind of sucks when you gotta go to the bathroom. You're gonna miss something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I screwed up. What was it? So in Germany, and I'm very excited that a lot of places in the U.S. are doing this now. Is you can get beer and stuff and wine or even cocktails at certain movie theaters. So in Germany, when was it? The Rise of Sky? Or not? What was the first? Force Awakens came out.
Oh yeah.
We were super pumped. Like, dude, this place is gonna be packed. Everybody's gonna be here. Like, we need to get there at least an hour and a half early to make sure we get tickets and because they didn't do pre-sales. We got there, and we had no problem finding seats. The movie theater didn't even fill up. So, what do you do in that time? You got a bunch of soldiers sitting around bored at a movie theater. You're gonna drink. So we legit put down 3 or 4 maybe before the movie started. And as soon as it started, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta pee.
Yep.
And of course, I don't know what I missed.
Yeah.
Don't know what I missed.
You have to go back and rewatch it when it comes out and find out.
Do you, now that also, like I said, now all this COVID stuff is kind of dying off, thankfully, because, I mean, what was it, I think there's at least for where I work, there's no more, if you're vaccinated, no mask again, thank God.
Yeah.
I think you should start doing some more school get-togethers, hey, we're going out watching a movie, because that used to be a big thing.
We were just talking about that on Friday, so I coach a Friday class up here, and, it's been growing again, and so one of the things they brought up was they used to do Thirsty Thursdays at TFTC. So they'd go over to the gym moved, but there used to be the Whole Foods right there, and there was a bar inside Whole Foods. So they'd go over there and get a drink They have a beer, and so we're looking at that. The only problem is this iPub is shady as hell, so we probably won't go there.
Oh, you talking about the one like right over here?
Yeah, over here. Yeah, it's shady. I mean, you could go there and beer, but you could also get an 8-ball if you wanted to, probably. You know,
More than likely, yeah. Because
so.
I remember it used to be a Asian restaurant karaoke bar at night.
Yeah.
And we went there, and I was even then. This was years and years ago. It was like 2010. I was like, this place is
yeah,
a bit sketchy, man.
It's kind of sketchy. So I wouldn't want to go over there and have a beer unless you just want to put your jiu-jitsu to practice in real life. But you know, we'll find somewhere around here. I know there's Craft right up the road.
Yeah.
They got a pretty good craft beer selection up there. So yeah, I think it is. I think it's overdue for stuff like that. I haven't been handling my alcohol as well lately, man. Every time I have more than one beer, I end up waking up feeling like crap the next day. So I've kind of cut back.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
Yeah.
Is it the age thing? Is it?
It's
are
gotta
we
be.
getting celiacs? Or we?
I don't know. It's got to be
not
something,
fun?
right?
Not fun anymore.
I don't think we're as fun as we used to be.
Yeah.
Now we got to go around and make lame jokes. Lame
We
dad
podcast
jokes.
about going to the movies, man. we do a jiu-jitsu podcast that has nothing to do with jiu-jitsu.
And we talked about an app that tells you when to pee in the movie theater. That's definitely the sign of old time.
Bro, I've got like 2 years until I probably need the exam that all dudes don't want.
You got a doctor shop. I'm already planning on shopping for the doctor with the smallest fingers.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Sadly, like where I'm at, it's a bunch of country boys, corn-fed, stuff like that.
Oh, gigantic
Oh,
fingers.
dude, big sausage fingers.
They're all
I hate
football
my life.
players and basketball players. Here comes another Rob. This is Rob. This is another Rob we got coming in.
Excuse me, partner.
No, you good, man.
Interrupt filming.
No, you good, dude.
So we got
Get this to you for a while now.
Oh, shit.
Like last time I saw it, it'll shave. Just so you know.
So we got Rob Priester. He's coming here with some knives that he's made. He's a knife master, knife crafter,
Thank you.
That's real nice.
and also a brown belt. Very talented brown belt. Tough game. Really solid, real solid base. Really difficult to sweep.
Appreciate that, man.
Thanks,
So
man.
you-
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll try that out in a bit. Like,
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no worries, dude.
And that's from here. And that's I love these, man. This is a good little sharpener.
Yeah,
Hell
he brought in a nasty looking blade. That thing, that is nice.
Little
Man.
eyebrow trimmer, you know.
where can they? Is there anywhere online they can find you for this stuff? Or?
And I'm kind of low tech,
Or
low, but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely give a number out or something if you want. But
yeah, dude, if you're in the Raleigh area, dude, hit us up with a message. We'll put you in contact if you want a quality blade.
I appreciate that.
He's got a nice unique style to it, man. It's these blades are well made. They're very, very sharp. I've seen him make blades out of what are they? The railroad spikes.
Realize, but yeah.
Yeah.
Railroad spikes. That's yeah.
It's pretty sick,
It's
man.
in 95. You know, it's I just thought that was like kind of a prototype for you, so you can play around, see if you like it, and I can
Hell
make
yeah.
something, a little more tasty. But that thing works. It's a working blade. So
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks, man.
My Carta, handmade my Carta wrap, so it's a lot of fun. Kydex sheath,
Yep.
back sheath.
Yeah, he always makes the Kydex with them. I like them. They click in place real nice. Good retention.
They do.
Yeah, they don't just fall out, so they're pretty nice. I like them. I like the
Appreciate
knives.
that very much.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Gotta love it. We got Rob 1 and 2 in here.
I know that was confusing. You said bye to Rob earlier. I'm like, I'm still here, man. Like Sean from the still the dressing room.
Don't leave. Listen, I'll let y'all get back to it. Thank you so much.
Anytime, man.
Appreciate
Thank you,
very
dude.
much, brother. Appreciate you.
I'll when you get the other one done, or I play around with this one, man.
That's
I'll
what I
send-
what you got notes. Let me know because like what I want to do, I want to just continue to improve what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and just I figure that's the way. You know, I watch guys that get better and better. The guys I learn from.
Yeah.
You know, just watch them and they're always improving stuff. So I'm like, hey, look, tell me what I need to do better, or just like this, man.
Absolutely.
Word, man.
So, appreciate y'all.
Anytime,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you. Good seeing you, bro.
Thanks, man. See you, brother.
Later.
See you, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. See you this week.
Later, y'all.
Yeah, you know what's great that's one of my favorite things about jiu-jitsu is the people that you meet
Yeah.
from all different walks of life, unique personalities, but loyal people, man. You go out here and you sweat and bleed on the mats, and people are just forever loyal. I love that.
Yeah, because Rob passed me a smaller knife that he had made. I keep on my belt.
Yeah.
Like that thing is nice.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
yeah. He does good work, and he handcrafts them. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and for real, if you guys are interested in like some and this isn't we're doing it because we like Rob, because we do like Rob,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like these things are very, very, very well made.
Yeah.
And if you are interested in getting some here in the Raleigh area or not, we can put you in contact with him. And good thing too is he'll chat with you and kind of figure out what you want.
Yeah.
You can make it from there, man.
He's custom made them to the size of my hand before.
Wow.
Yeah. So I wanted a blade that was relatively flat, very kind of low profile, and that when I hold it, it has retention with the finger ring, but then the blade is the only thing that sticks out the bottom. This way there's just no way you're going to take the knife out of my hand.
Yeah.
And he did it right to the specs of my hand, the width of my hand. So kind of like almost like karambit-ish type of blade.
Yeah,
right.
I do enjoy some. I like the short daggers and karambits a lot. I love the karambits.
This way you can take that thing out, do some work, create some space. Fingering and the flat handle allows it to where you can manipulate a weapon. If you got a concealed carry, you can still draw and fire with that with it in your hand.
Yeah.
Because if it's got a big bulky hilt, then it's hard for you to manipulate the weapon while you're holding it. So you have to ditch the knife and then go to your gun.
Yeah.
Kind of a la, same concept. There's other blades that are like it, but the sock P dagger that Greg Thompson put out is kind of the same idea as that. I've seen some other ones that are similar. I'm trying to think of the other one that looks pretty slick.
There's a real thin one that 511 put out. It's like a real vented. It was like one of the first karambits I picked up. And the same thing, like it is flat and small, but even with my giant hands, you still had enough.
Yeah, and if you got that finger ring retention, then it allows you can still draw and fire a rifle or a pistol or whatever you're operating on. So I kind of like that. It's a cool thing to see. Rob does good work, and it's got like kind of like almost an archaic design to it, which I like.
Yeah.
It's not some super flashy blade. It's just down and dirty, ready to get to work.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it to put it over my mantle.
No.
I'm going to take it out for work and stuff.
Exactly.
Well, before we head out, man, you got anything you'd like to say to our friends and listeners out there?
You know what? More for you, man. I'm just glad to see you back on the mat over here at TFTC. You're always welcome. Want to get you back in here more, and I'll put it on the air, so we have to do it. We already talked about it. We're going to go out to Rocky Mount and visit with Scott Bass one of these days and drop in and get some rounds with him. I want to see how his gym is doing. The last time we had him on the air was when he first opened his school.
Yep.
Now he's been open for a couple of years. He survived the COVID pandemic with his gym. If you watch his videos, his skill is looking really sharp. Get up there and get some rounds in with Scott. See how he's doing.
Let's do that. And then on top of that, the roll-a-thon.
Roll-a-thon.
Like I said, now that we are in person, you can absolutely start playing this stuff out.
Absolutely.
Then tag team tournament. I know Vernon Kirk would probably pee himself.
Yeah.
Over a tag team tournament.
I know. I still got to meet him in person.
He's hilarious, man. He's a good dude.
So
very knowledgeable in judo as well. I think that's dude. I think he started in judo.
Oh, nice.
And then moved to jiu-jitsu. So he's a very good dude. Like, pick his brain about throws and stuff, man.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a blast.
Hell yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another episode of the Big Jiu-Jitsu Show. Don't forget to check out our sponsors. I swear to God I can talk. Trapper Roll Soap Company and Rolls Gear, and you can find all of our old episodes at bjjshow.com. I'm Rob.
I'm Randy.
We'll see you guys next time.